Calling from a 506 area code. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hey, it's Tim from Canada, and I don't have any food in my mouth right now.
Okay, I appreciate that, Tim.
How's it going?
No poutine? Don't you guys eat that all the time out there?
Not French either, so not
Okay.
really on my menu. But the reason I'm calling is about Bernie Sanders was in Canada about the U.S. healthcare debate on the weekend.
What was he was there about what? I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Go ahead. About okay.
He was there about healthcare.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was talking about the virtues of our system and everything, and some people in Canada wrote some editorials about how he's kind of overplaying it, maybe a little bit, because we have a lot of issues with our own health system.
Okay.
And it just so happens on the weekend I was on a panel on the internet on this, it's a YouTube channel called her name was Dr. Christy Winters, and it's a small YouTube channel that does a lot of political things, mostly feminist stuff like that, but she was doing it about healthcare because she has fans all around the world, so she had a Polish person, a French person, me, a Canadian, some Americans, and a few other countries, just talk about how healthcare works in each of those countries. So we are asking about how the U.S. can make its healthcare system better, and my thought was, the states should, be the ones to lead the way, and eventually there might be a national one after New York and California set up theirs, and it'll make a domino effect from that point forward. But I think Bernie is kind of using Canada as a political tool to try to advance the conversation a little bit. I just don't want people to think that our healthcare system is perfect. It's not. There's a lot of issues, and that's basically what I wanted to get your opinion on. Was that whole situation?
Well, I mean, I would imagine every program that exists has issues. What are the major issues in Canada?
The wait times mostly. For example, my mother had 2 knee replacements in the last 3 years for both her knees, and she's only like 56 years old because her family has bad knees for some reason. But she had to wait. The first time for the first knee was 2 years, and then the second one there is like a 6 months a period that you have to heal, and they don't like to do both at the same time. So
right.
You have to heal for 6 months, and then she had the next one about 6 months after she fully healed, and she's fine now. Like she can walk without any pain. It's almost like she has brand new knees. It's like 2 titanium ball bearing joints now in there, and it's supposed to last like 20 years or so. So it's not like you have to maybe for the rest of your life, depending on how long she lives. But it's just that the wait times are it's been escalating since like the year 2000.
It's been going up. The wait times.
Yeah, I guess because the population is growing in Canada.
So you need more money.
Yeah, and I think we have to get like more money into the healthcare, and we're trying to work it out. But there's always the way it's set up in Canada is the provinces are in control of the healthcare.
How much did it cost your mom?
Nothing, 0.
All right, so in the United States, you're looking at for 2 knees. Anywhere from like $90,000 to maybe $150,000. And I honestly don't know what the wait time would be. I would imagine it's not 2 years. I've never heard of something like that. I mean, that's presuming like you have the ability to cover it. I don't know how much that is how much insurance would cover that. It sort of depends on what you're talking about. I don't know, but yeah, it sounds to me like wait time is a problem. But I imagine if you were to, Canadian healthcare costs per capita is so significantly less than ours that I imagine if we were to expend, even 3/4 of what we spend now, or if we spend the exact same amount as we spend now, but with a more efficient system, that things like wait times would be far less of a problem. That's my guess. And from a political standpoint, you know, I don't know how many bankruptcies you have in Canada as a function of health costs, but it's a major problem here. And so, you know, fixing something like wait times, that seems much easier to me than people who are avoiding getting a knee replacement because they can't afford it.
I just think like politicians are not, you know, maybe they're wonks when they govern, but like it's not Bernie's job right now to be like, you know, but of course there are problems and there's the wait time issue and let me argue against myself. Like that's not.
How much pain was she in for those 2 years?
I think before the surgery, it was kind of, she had trouble, you know, walking. She could not walk long distances versus now where she can walk almost anywhere she wants to. She takes her little dog for a walk every day, like actually twice in the morning and at nighttime.
I mean, in other words, how urgent of a situation was it?
Yeah. No, it wasn't urgent at all. See, one of the ways our system works is if you need let's say you need a heart surgery like right now, or you're going to die, you get it right then and there. They bump you to the head of the line. If you need a liver, they get you a liver like right then and there. So it's not.
Yeah.
No one's like dying in the hospital because they have to wait. You know, if it's a medically, if it's an imperative to have it done right then and there, then it's done.
I think you're kind of proving my point about healthcare.
Yeah.
I appreciate.
I'm a big fan of your impression, Michael, to tell you that.
Oh, he's. You know.
I didn't hear. What did he say?
I think he said he's a big fan of.
I'm a big fan of your impression.
Oh, thank you.
That's the way a Canadian laughs.
That was, they say, in a sad
no,
way.
I listen. I think obviously, you know, no health insurance program is perfect, and but I would much rather be in a situation where people who need urgent care can get it, and it doesn't bankrupt them, and then perhaps have those waiting times that are built into it. But I think it's, you know, the challenge would be to make it even better.
Yeah, you know what's even better? Khmer Rouge healthcare. I have to sit here and listen to some fucking Canadian with basketball knees and the Who's the Caboose director talk to me about perfect healthcare systems. How about you have glasses? You're going to get wiped the fuck out, Samantha. How about that?
Calling from a 6'4",
Canadians, bitch, they can go to the labor camp too.
Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos